Hi, Courtney and Bernard. This is Jen, and I want to show you how to put your survey into SPSS. So you call the help desk and they'll send you a file. It's important to note that you need a patch for a Mac, but I installed it and I pulled up SPSS here. And you have two windows. You have your data view and your variable view. And to me, the most important thing is that you set your variable view up correctly first before you enter data. So I just go into variable view and I'm going to write student ID. One thing to note is that in the variable name, you can't have any spaces or strange characters. Grade, gender. Let's see what else is here. School. So what I would do for grade is I would just enter the number. Making it numeric. If it's 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it is, just enter that number. Because we want to treat this like a number. For gender, this is going to be nominal, and your options are boy or girl. And let's see, boy is listed first, so I'm going to put that as 1. And girl as 2. Okay. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it right here. I only pasted the first one. Hold on, let me see if I do all 4. There we go. So this name is what shows up in the database, but when you print or do anything or run any statistics, the label is what's going to show up. So that's how it's formatted. So then next, we're going to look at the items. And I'm going to make the scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's important to note that 1 is going to be, and I'm doing that because when you're entering data in your mind, it's easiest to go left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that makes strongly agree a 1, and that's important to note because I think usually it's not. It's the other way around. But that's okay. We just have to note that. Okay, so the first question is, I know what specific things cause me stress. And whatever the name of this survey is, I'm going to see SEL 1. And I'm going to say, here I can say, I know what specific things cause me stress. Now, the value is going to be, 1 is going to be strongly agree, 2, agree, 3, don't know, 4, whoops, I'm sorry, disagree, 5, strongly disagree. Okay, now the great thing is, for all of your items, you are just going to right click and actually you've got to click out of it first. Right click. It's not going to do it. It's not, what I typically do is right click on this, which for some reason it's not working, but you would say copy. I think this is actually just something that's wrong with my computer right now. But you saw how I did it here. So possibly what I need to do is there, Command C, copy, and then Command V, right? So you don't have to copy that. You just need to do this. And I would actually go over to Excel and do SEL1, SEL2, SEL3. Then I would copy these three, or I'm not copy them, select them, make your cursor go over this until it turns black, and then pull down, and it should replicate. That way you just don't have to type them all out. I don't know how many you have, but let's just say you have 33. Let's see how many items you have. 27. Okay. So let me go back to Excel. And I'm going to pick 1 through, actually, I'm going to pick 2, because we already got 1, through 27. Copy it, Command C. Then I'm going to go to SPSS. And I'm going to try and hit, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should do it. Now, all you need to do is type in the name of the item here, and it should be, and it should work. And then we'll save this as elementary SEL data. And I'm going to save it to my desktop. I'm not sure that's saved to my desktop, so I'm going to try again. File, save as. There we go. Save. Okay. So it saved it to my desktop. Now, if you need to make this same data set, but it's just a different, let me pull up the other file, Courtney. Okay, and I'm going to go down and look and see what this other one looks like, junior high. Okay, if this is all the same thing, then you do not need another data set. You're going to put this all in the same data file, and you literally, you're going to have the grade level be different. That's all you need. If these items are different, then you do need another database. Oh, and it looks like you do have different items. You have 42. If you simply are adding more items, then you can copy the database or save it as a different file name and then just add 28 on to that. But if they're different, then you can write different. Hopefully there's a lot of the same, so you can do some copying, pasting between the two data sets, and you don't have to write each text. But then, okay, so now your database is set up. You just have to write your items in. So you just have to fill this out. And you may have done that in Excel, and you could copy and paste that from Excel too if you know they're in the right order. Now you go to the data view, and then you begin to enter your data. And then once you do that, we'll run descriptives and we can run tests on it. And it's set up so that we can look for group differences. And the key thing for group differences is that we need our dependent variable, these items, to be continuous or interval level, which is this scale right here. So we want to make sure all of these are scale, and I'll just I'll try, you can actually just copy and paste that too. Copy, and then what I can do is all the way down to 27, paste, scale. So our dependent variable has to be continuous. It has to be the scale. And our independent variable has to be nominal. In this case, it's both scale and nominal because it's a category, 6th grade, 7th grade, but it also happens to be that these grades go in order. So we might actually you want to enter this as a number, but we'll change it to nominal. So we need this to be the independent variable, this grade, and we need this to be nominal in case we want to split it out and look at differences or add that in there. And then we might want to split the database up by school too. And then we will add these items together, or we can look at them individually. We can do a variety of things, but the key being that you have one variable, or what I like to say, one column here, grade, and you're entering 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it is, and then that will allow us to run the test properly. And then here, these all need to be numbers because we're going to take an average, I'm betting. I'll look at that in some way. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to email you this database and this video. Love to you guys. Keep up the good work and talk to you soon. Bye.